First thing, most of the Syrian people, they don't have interest in public issues. For me, what leads me to be interested and active, and what motivated me, it's a personal story. One of my friends get killed by honor crime. We have in Syria this issues, honor crime, and sure, I don't know, maybe you have it in Iran. So actually it was a personal motive. So I start to look, okay, where is the problem here? I met many people who are active in this domain and trying to change the honor crime law in Syria that's allowed for the criminal to release him maybe after 6 months just because he did it with honorable reason. That's what I said. So I start to be active with them, and this website is called Syrian Women Observatory. We aim to change this law. But actually, after 2 years of acting in this domain, and there is something is missing. It doesn't make sense. This law has contradiction with our own constitution, has contradiction with all international agreements, human rights agreement, CEDAW agreement. So where is the problem? I figured out that the problem it's not just our law. Actually, in democratic country, you could do this maybe in 2 hours because it had contradiction with our constitution. So I noticed that okay, the problem is bigger than honor killing. It's human rights issue. It's gender issues. It's so I start to be aware about the bigger circle in our law. At this point, I don't know, maybe I became aware about biggest violation that we have it in Syria for opinion prisoner or subconscious prisoner in the jail. I start to be involved with human rights organization and the groups. After that, I start to be political activist because it's in Syria. You know, we don't have this border between human rights activists or political activists who aim for democracy and liberties, all in the same situation in Syria. We face the same threat because all of us against our system, against our regime. They don't need democracy. They don't need civil liberties. They don't need to respect human rights issues. So that's what led me to be active in this domain. Yeah, it were a personal story. Actually, from my opinion, what makes the activist more effective is to know exactly how to reach your audience. What is the situation of your audience? What did they think? What did they believe in? Did they support you? Did they believe the same thing that you believe in? Or what is their real situation? Are they afraid or maybe they are not interested to do something? I think after you knowing their problems, for example, I need to be active in this domain. I want to raise democracy issues in Syria. In our society, actually, they have other definition for democracy. Our official media told them that democracy is it's made in America, and they need just to unveil our women. They need to impose their culture on us. It's something had contradiction with our values, with all this thing. So when I want to tell them, okay, I'm pro-democracy, they will think I am pro-American. So they will have bad concept from me. First thing, I need to tell them what's my values. What is democracy? What is democracy in our concepts? What is human rights? They don't have this issue. They think it's just American trick to get into our society and motivate them against our government, so they don't accept me. First thing, I need to accept they need of them to respect me as activist. Actually, my objective is to make Syria a better place for our own people, and how it could be a better place. We think we need to express ourselves without being afraid of getting arrested. We need to critique what we are against. We need all these things. We need to have the right as any human being. So we need human rights. We need them to respect our humanity. Sometimes, many times actually, there is many violation in this domain. And to do this, from my point of view, we need to make it a public request for this. I couldn't do this by my own, so I need all my people, all my society to get involved with this thing. But the biggest problem for me, they are not interested. They are not interested in public issues because they are afraid. For 13 years, anyone will talk politics, they will get him in jail. So we have something like values in our society to not talk politics. We are just interested. For example, as a journalist, I interviewed many people and asked them about political issues. They tell me, okay, I will not talk about this thing. I'm only interested how to raise my son and how to feed him. So our first challenge is people not interested. They don't think they could make change. So this is my objective. This is my purpose to get those people involved in public issues. I will talk about one incident happened with us about our environment. It's there is forum called United Atassi for Democracy Discussion. That was actually at the ground, this forum, till 2005. Till 2005 they stopped this forum and this discussion. 2 months ago we reopening this forum at Facebook, and actually it was a great step for all people to communicate and to discuss issues, especially in online. We could have all Syrian dissidents who outside Syria, so to start communicate with us who we are inside. The Syrian authority now they call for Suhair al-Atassi and ask her to close this forum because it discussed something. It's some topics. It's dangerous for our government. Okay, she refused to close this forum, so they told her, okay, give us your ID and you could consider yourself arrested. Go pack your stuff and come back. Our political environment actually, I don't want to say we are live in fear. No, we are not living in fear. We are not afraid. We know that we are doing something, and this something had consequences. We need to pay for it. We need to sacrifice for it. She knows that, okay, I'm not gonna to stop this form, and I will go to the jail. Also, actually, it's for me. I'm here at the United States, and I will go back to Syria, and I know there is good percent that I may get arrested. But okay, I don't care. I will go there and whatever.